This is a live look at Carter Finley Stadium in Raleigh, North Carolina. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. It's the SMU Mustangs and the NC State Wolfpack. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
So much good football in the Triangle, but one of the best stadiums in that area is Carter Finley Stadium. NC State gets it rocking. The red and black, 50,000 plus. This is one of the most fun places to watch a game in North Carolina. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. NC State with the kickoff team on the field and just about ready to start. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. They'll try the right side. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5.
You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into this one. So there's a lot of eyeballs, David, on this game to find out who's mentally and emotionally the toughest.
Yeah, and we're going to point to this game as we get...
And he just held on to the football too long, and the defense rolled him out of bounds and forced the loss.
Well, as a quarterback, you've got to know when the play is over. You got to mitigate your losses. That time, he was just trying to do too much. He thought he was back in high school and everything was taken away. And he could just pirouette, make a guy miss, and turn it into a home run. Nothing doing, and he takes a big loss on that one.
Third and long right here. Hawkins. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. The Mustangs decide to punt it away. Gets the first one of the day out of there, and we saw a lot of him in that loss last week, 4 times to be exact. And that one will bounce and roll out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they mark it. Takes the handoff. It's Scott. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Sees a crease. There he goes. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10.
And the old school toss play, huh? A little just toss to the right, get the running back on the run. A little bit more space, too, out wide where you can see, like, oh, where am I going to go? Where's the hole, as opposed to when you run right up the gut. So I like the mix-up. I like changing it up, tossing that fast guy and get him on the perimeter.
To the ground. He's got it again. finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. On play action. Right down the middle. Between the hashes, it's Huffman. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. North Carolina State defining efficiency on this drive. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking for a man. It's Fowler. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Now the Wolfpack will use the first of their timeouts. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Long way to go on 2nd down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Drag down. NC State has work to do to convert this 3rd down. Quarterback signaling to his guys. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Out wide left, it's Cantrell. He'll be brought down at the 41-yard line, not close to the line to gain, and it's 4th down.
And that's really good tackling by this defense, man. 3rd down, understanding the sticks, and what you got to do is break on the football. That drag route comes open, he sees him, he throws it. Man, it does not stay open long because they break on the football with great tackling and force the 4th down.
In front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Oh, a double pass. Out wide right, it's Singleton. Running free. Past the 20. Into the house. Touchdown, Mustangs. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinators. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. And he's coming out of the end zone. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. On the run, it's Turner. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down. They'll need a bunch on second down. Making the adjustment. To the air, it's Fowler. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
They couldn't connect on second down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. Rush is on. He wants to go deep. Makes the grab on the right. All the way across the 50, into plus territory, and finally stopped at the 43. That's the end of the period, and SMU has the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. Timeout called by NC State. That's their second. They're down to one timeout left in the half. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Making the adjustment on the play. Runs through a tackle. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. They'll move the tight end. Dropping back, it's Fowler. Rush right in his face. They got him. Great pressure by this defense.
And I think this offense is going to start to get a little frustrated. Back-to-back drives, they've had some success, but they find a way to shoot themselves in the foot. And right here, they don't protect their guy. And now, 3rd and long situation, you know the pass rushers are coming. They know it's a pass. Got to be smart here with this play call.
NC State has to come up with a big play here on 3rd down. They'll send the back in motion. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. On target over the middle. Not a big window, and that throw was money, and they've got it at the 30.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
Motion from the back. Fresh center downs going to the air. Not able to hook up the air, incomplete.
Not seeing a lot of chemistry between the QB and his intended target on that play.
Second and long here. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Second down, gonna throw it. Look out! Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Well, nice job by the defense here in back-to-back plays. 2 straight incompletions, you've given up some yards, and the opponent's in field goal range. This is a place a lot of D coordinators like to send the blitz, because if you sack the quarterback and create a negative play, you knock them out of field goal range.
They were really starting to put a drive together, but after a couple of incompletions, now they need a big play on 3rd and 10. Scanning the field is Fowler. Fires one high and deep. Oh, man, another incompletion. That's 3 in a row.
Really nice 3rd down sub-defense there at that time. It's 3rd and long. They're expecting pass, and they're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback, and now forcing the incompletion, setting up 4th.
He's got it. Showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. It's a fumble on the play. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Man, I tell you what, those backup running backs, they don't get very many opportunities to prove themselves and deserve more carries and show the coaching staff. And when you do, and you fumble on the first carry, you're not going to get many more opportunities either.
Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to pass. It's Fowler. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's 3rd and long from the 28. Fake to the back, wants to throw it. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started, in their opponent territory. Now you're at 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. And after putting an earlier field goal up, they'll try it again, this time a 45-yarder. Absolutely perfect. That brings them to within 1.
Give the defense a ton of credit in this sudden change situation. Their offense just coughed it up. And this defense comes out, they go 3 and out and force a field goal. That's a win. if you're on defense.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Hand it to the back. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Throwing, Hawkins. Caught over the middle. It's Robertson. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Using his feet. Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard. And the Mustangs racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Gets loose in the middle. All the way. Touchdown, Mustangs. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the PAT makes it 14-6. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they cover the final 54 yards with the explosive play in the passing game for 6. And he's coming out of the end zone. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Keeps it moving, it's Adams. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Man, nowhere to run on that play at all.
About all you can say is do better. But that's the problem. Are they able to do better?
And that's why you keep trying things, right? Keep trying to get on the perimeter, run it up the middle, try different things to see what you do well.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. The Mustangs call a timeout. It'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Ball spotted at the 29. Here they come on 3rd and short. Looking to throw, it's Fowler. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming.
And I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's 4th and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
NC State to bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Gonna field this one in tight quarters. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. Hawkins. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Still looking. This one's complete. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
And you talk about just being a pain in the butt. This guy, he can just scramble, move, throw it on the run, and his ability to extend the play was the reason for the conversion right there, Palmer.
Yeah, and David, I like the idea that he kept his eyes down the field, right? With his speed, there's a lot of guys in his position that would have just taken off and tried to go get it with their legs, but he gave the play a chance. He allowed the routes to develop and let everybody work the scramble drill to find a big-time completion.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
In most instances, I would say really, really nice decision by the quarterback. But when you've got speed like this guy has, I think you'd sometimes, instead of throwing it away, would like to see him take off and see if he can go make something with his feet.
Throwing, Hawkins. Right on target this time. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37. SMU spends his second time out here. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Fires to the middle. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
Love the competitive nature by the defender on that play. That's just a 50-50 ball, and that defender swatted it away.
Long way to go on second down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. They'll need a bunch on second down. On the move. They got it blocked just enough, and a good gain on that run. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And it's third down, but they're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. He's going to try to knock one through from 49 yards away. Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. Still up by 8 after the miss. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Interesting first half, fellas, and an eye-opening day here in Week 10 on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We begin with Minnesota taking on the number 11 team, the Houston Cougars.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. NC State heads out, gearing up to go on the attack. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass, it's Fowler. Oh, pressure's coming. Hauls it in. Makes the tackle at the 32, but they were backed up inside their 20, and they pick up 15.
When you play zone coverage and you got a wide receiver that's a beast, it becomes very, very difficult. Got to make sure I play physical and maybe even shade the side of the wide receiver having a lot of success.
He's changing the play. Wants to throw one first. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
I love the defensive mentality coming out here early in the third quarter. They've got the lead. They know the offense is going to be aggressive and start taking shots. A really nice play call that time, and an even better job in the back end in the secondary being ready for it. It just feels, guys, in this game like the defense is staying one step.
He's going to take a shot. A full dive to haul that one in. NC State on the move, set up with another first down. He wants to throw it again. Throws quickly. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down.
When you run your slant route and it's against man-to-man, one thing you know you're going to get is hit. When that wide receiver catches the football, slants don't open up wide open. Linebackers are going to be there, safeties are going to be there, so you got to be able to take that hit and hold on to that football.
NC State might think about going for a big one on second and short. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Scott. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
Basic run plays. I don't need a bunch of complicated stuff sometimes. I just need to get the first down and get the sticks moving.
The Wolfpack with a 1st and 10 here. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
It's always fun to watch offensive creativity in the red zone. Like, how are you going to get some space for your guy? They try the toss, get him out wide, maybe get him some space. The defense was ready. Nice job falling forward, getting at least a little bit on the play.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Wants to throw. It's Nolan. Under pressure. And he was going for the touchdown there, and they couldn't make the connection.
This is a top 25 defense, guys. One of the best units in the entire country. They're so good situationally, and they understand the importance of getting leads early, making the offense predictable, having to throw in these types of situations so they can adjust accordingly. And that's what they're doing right now. Their coverage is being dictated by the scoreboard. They're going to make it really, really hard on this quarterback here in the second half to throw any completions.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
Once you start to get down here towards the goal line, it's so much more difficult to throw the football. And you really want to stretch the defense sideline to sideline and use your speed and take advantage of the grass when you see it. They try to take a little bit of a shot down the field unsuccessfully. Nice job by this defense.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Mustangs offense is ready to go on the attack. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. And they'll accept the penalty and push this offense backward. Free yards. First down for the offense after that penalty. Working the ground game. Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. Hawkins. Right side, it's Robertson. He'll go out of bounds right at the 40-yard line as this offense continues to show great patience.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
They missed a field goal on that last drive, but here on 3rd down, they can't afford for this possession to come up empty. Churns into the pile, and he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
Got the first down. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They're looking for an advantage to the right. Breaks into the open. He's out of bounds on what will be the final play of the 3rd quarter. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. They go back to work in the final period of this one. They're going to ride this running back. Plows through the defense. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
They've got a lead here in the 4th quarter, and there's certainly still plenty of football to go, but this is where you'd love to control the flow of the game, right? You want to dictate everything to the defense, and you do that by running the football. That was a really nice run. This offensive line is firing off late. Looks like they're getting stronger as the game goes on, and that is a good sign for the offense.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Out wide right, it's Jackson. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move him back. The Mustangs will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, SMU. They add on an so close to going to 8-1 on the season. And with the extra point, the lead is a dozen here in the fourth. A 69-yard touchdown drive, and he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Wolfpack offense comes out ready to start this drive. Giving up that last touchdown was an absolute killer. Now it's a two-possession game. They must get something here. Fires to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Huffman. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. To the air, it's Nolan. Grab near the sticks, it's Acker. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. It's 1st and 10. They've moved it to the 41. Changing the routes with his receivers. Motion from the wideout. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Left side is Huffman. Oh, the sweet juke gets him free. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal.
No touchdowns yet, but that may change very soon after that long completion by the offense. Really great route, and a nice job of looking that one in. He set his offense up now in the red zone. They're looking to score some points.
First and goal, and a great opportunity to slice into this lead. Looks as if he's going to run it. And they get to him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 2. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. No running room at all, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. It's 3rd and goal.
This has been really good for the defense, too. It's kind of a bend-don't-break mentality, right? Really bowing up with your backs against the wall. If you can win this next 3rd down, try to force the opponent into a field goal. That's a win if you're on defense.
On 3rd and goal, they'll throw it. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, North Carolina State! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And I think this is really the separators in good offense and great offense. Can you throw the football inside the 5-yard line with the tight windows? He can. Nice strike, nice catch, nice execution.
Now the 2-point conversion attempt is coming. On the ground. They get it in for the 2-point conversion, and we have a 4-point game. They still need a touchdown to take the lead here in the 4th, and they'll try to get the ball back with the onside kick. They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. That last score the defense allowed made it a one-possession game, and there is plenty of pressure to have a productive drive here. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down. And now the Wolfpack will call the first of their 3 timeouts. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll run him again. Oh, he's got some space.
Man, that was a good run, but it was almost even better. Great job by the offense. Keep the running game going. You get big chunks like this. Not only was that a big chunk, it also looked like it could have gone for more.
Two-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back. Now on first down from the 30. Smart move to keep it on the ground. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down. A mere 4 seconds after the clock stopped for the 2-minute timeout, the defense gets it stopped again, trying to get the ball back. You got to believe they just want to run it, take care of the football, and keep that clock moving on 2nd and 9. Before they snap the ball on 2nd down, timeout is called. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. 2nd and long here. Gives it. Oh, the ball popped out. That's a way to mess up a drive. And the defense jumps on it, and they get the turnover.
That looks like a really easy thing to do. Oh, the ball's just on the ground. Jump on it. That's a shaped ball that bounces all kind of crazy ways. Great job by the defense covering that thing up.
The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied, and the timeout is gone. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. Back to pass, it's Nolan. They're all over it. He's got it. Smashes ahead. And wisely gets out of bounds to stop the clock. They've got the first down, now in plus territory and a chance to save themselves.
Well, you're trailing into games. Someone's got to make a play. There's an accurate throw by the quarterback, and when you throw it accurately like that, you give your receiver an opportunity to advance the ball. Good, strong running is able to break a tackle, and that's an explosive play they need now as they're trying to tie this game up.
The Wolfpack might just keep spinning it after that last one. Fresh set of downs going up top. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there.
Well, the windows right now to throw into are getting smaller and smaller. How about the defender that time breaking on the ball? It was the hit that caused the incompletion.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. And back to the air on second down. Finds his tight end.
Defense comes up with a really big stop there. That's nice. They don't give up the first down, so the clock keeps working, but they're on their own end of the field. They know this offense is going to start taking shots into the end zone. They better have some guys ready on the back end, ready to swat some balls away and make some plays.
Defense trying to come up with a stop on third and short from the 37. Now the Mustangs will use their third and final timeout. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this third down play. Defense trying to come up with a stop on third and short from the 37. Sends it back in motion. Play clock was getting close to 0, and they have to burn a timeout. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big third down coming up. Defense trying to come up with a stop on third and short from the 37. Looking to throw, it's Nolan. Fires to the middle. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
Hey, this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before. And I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
Down a possession here in the fourth, and they'll need to convert on this fourth down. Quarterback changing the play. Gotta have it here on fourth down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. And that decision will be questioned for a while.
Nice job by this defense in a clutch moment. You knew they were going to throw the football. Fourth down, great coverage, break on the football, force the incompletion, and more importantly, you get the ball back to your offense with a chance to just run this clock and get out of here with a win.